Alright, so this video is going to teach you how to put a battery in this and how to take it out as well. So first off, I'm just going to start off with some of the parts, or actually I'm going to do all the parts here that you're going to need and that you're going to use and interact with and stuff. So starting with these, so these are the body clips, body pins, clips. They're all orange. There's gonna be 5 of them in total, and they just look like that. And once I start actually doing this stuff, I'll show you how to actually take them on and off of the places that you're gonna be doing that. The next thing I'm gonna do is show you, this is the battery cage cover. So this is just gonna go on over the battery, and it's just gonna stop it from falling and rattling around and dragging on the ground and stuff. So that's that. Next thing, and this is the actual battery. So all you need to do, this is just the plug for the battery, and this one's nice because it only has the plug. This is the only plug that you'll be using, so there's none other that will confuse you there. So, and the last thing, actually I have a few things actually still here. This is the remote. You turn and steer it with this, and you forward and reverse with that. This right here is the on switch. When you turn it on, it shows that green little box there, so it's on. Another thing that will tell you it's on is if you see this on right here, it says that it has a green, it's like a green box. If I turn it off, the box is no longer there. So that is the remote. And the final thing here is the body. This is not, it doesn't really matter, it's just, this is the body, so you know what it is when I'm talking about it. And I'll probably still tell you what it is. So okay, so now let's actually get started on actually putting the battery inside of this. So the first thing you're gonna do is there's 4 of these pins, those orange pins that I showed you in the introduction. There's 4 of those right here. So what you're gonna want to do is you just take those out, and the way you do that, you just pull on this loop right here, just pull on it, and it just comes out like that. Just pull on all of them, and you'll be good to go. So I'm just gonna take out these last 2. So remember, there's 4 of them, so just make sure you have 4 when you're done. And then that's how you get the body off. So I'll show you again. It's on these mounts where the pins are. So what you just lift the body up and it should come off. The body might have a little bit of resistance in the back, just because it has the holes are a little bit rough around the edges, so it might not come off as easy. But if you just pull on it, it will be fine. It's not gonna hurt it. The body's there to protect the truck. So you can do what you can do with those pins. You can just flip the body over and then just put them in there. Just set the body to the side on its top with the pins in there. So now, after you've done that, here's what you're left with. This is the inside of it, and this is the part right here is the part where you're going to be working in. So right here is the battery cover, like I said. Here's the pin we need to take out. This is the ESC right here, which is the electronic speed control, which doesn't really matter that what you know it is. It's just that you know it's there. And this is the plug that you're going to be using in order to put to connect the plug to the battery to actually turn the truck on. So now, next step you're going to do, you're going to take out this other orange pin right here. Remember how I showed you, just take it out like that. So just pull on it and it will come out like that. So now, taking the battery cover off, this is a little bit harder because it's not just you pull on it and it comes out. Obviously, if you just, like what I did there, if you just mess with it a little bit, it will come out. But what you're going to want to do, you kind of just lift up this side over this metal part where the pin is, lift it up, and then you can just pull it out. So that you see there, so how it goes in like that, where you put it in the prongs, and you can just lift it up and out. and you'll be fine. So now you can just put that in the body as well, and you can put your other battery cage pin in the body as well. So now we have it open, so we're gonna put the battery in here inside the battery cage. So now the battery just goes in here, just drop it in there, and yes, there is gonna be a little room right there, so don't worry about that. It fits in there. And so we have the battery finally in here, and we have this cord and this cord, so that's going to be the ones we connect. But first, what we need to do is secure the battery. So all you need to do, just put the cover back on there, and it will not, the battery will fit in here. You just have to bend this down a little bit. So you just bend that down, and all you need to do, just put that pin in there again, and you should be good. The battery's not coming out. It's not going to flop around a lot, or at all actually, for that matter. And the next thing you're going to do is you're going to want to take your body, place it to the side here. So just get ready to put that on. And what you're going to do, we're actually going to turn the car on now. So you take your plug from this. Remember, this looks like this. And you're going to take this one, and all you're going to do is you're just going to plug it in. And these will only fit together one way. So if you hear that beeping, the car is now on, and it's now waiting for the remote. That beeping is waiting for the remote. Eventually it will shut off and tell you, okay, no beeping telling you it's on, but you can hear with the fan it's on. So all you need to do, we're just going to put the body on, and again, you could just feel around and the pins will drop into place. This one is a little bit harder because this body, or this truck, has hit a lot of things, so you might have to kind of shove the thing into place. But just as you get the pins through the body, just stick your pins back in there, and you'll be good to go. And this is all dirty now. But, yep. Just put some more, the last pin in there. So you should be good to go now on the truck. So now with the remote, again, this is the remote. Now before I turn this on or tell you how to do this, do not hit this back or forth. The car's not on right now because you have not turned the remote on. So the car is on and the battery is running, but you do not have the vehicle on. So now what you're going to want to do is, again, do not hit this at all. You're going to turn it back, so you see the button on the back here, and you're going to flick that on to where it's the green. So now the car is live, so touching any part of the remote is going to move it. So just to test that it's on, I just want you to hit this, the steering either way, and if you can see that on there, I'll just put it right there for you. If I turn the steering wheel, you see the wheels turning, right? So the car is on now. So again, I cannot stress this enough. Just do not touch this at all. And this also, this signal, this green box right here, that shows you the car's on. If I flick this button off, that's off. So you know that the car's on or off by that. And also, if this is on, the part where it shows the green square on there. So that's how you can tell if it's on or off. So now, all you have to do, just set the remote to the side now, because you don't need it. Just don't turn it on. And the next thing you're going to do, take out these clips. Take out the clips, just like you did before. Pretty simple. 4 of them. Lift off the body, just like you did earlier. So there you go. Set it to the side on its top. Throw the clips in there. And now they're in a little space where you don't have to worry about them. So before we take off the battery cage, you can just unplug it. This one's nice because you don't actually have to touch a button to actually shut it off. You can just unplug it simply like that, and now it's off. You can tell it's off if the fan is not running, if the receiver is not a blinking red light anymore. And you can just pull out this pin, take off the cover just like you did earlier, set both of those in the body right there, and take the battery out. You can set that to the side. Now you could put this, the cage cover, back on there like you did earlier. You can throw in the pin, just like that, like you did earlier. You take the body. Again, this is just kind of just repeating what you did. So if you did it the first time correctly, you should be fine. Again, just put the body back on here. Just put the clips in place. Just like so. And I've only got a couple more here. And there you go. Right there. And you're done. So, if you made it to the end, good job. You can replay this video back as many times as you want. You can pause it as many times as you want. And you can just rewatch it as many times as you want to make sure you get it right. I think I covered everything on there. So you've got, if you're done, you should have the remote, the battery, and the truck, and you should be done. And hopefully you get it working. And if you miss something, just go back, rewatch the video. There's no harm in rewatching it, so feel free to do so. And yep, thank you.